So good evening everyone. Let's start our class. So coordinate geometry. From the coordinate geometry. In the coordinate geometry, we are going to get 6 marks totally from this chapter. So if you want the complete details of this each chapter wise, you can go to the website called as Cbse.in. In this website, you can go for the curriculum. There you can see all the details which is given. Now we go for the coordinate geometry. Today we are going to learn about the formulas coordinate geometry. So before going to learn all the formulas which is given in this question, let's see what are the formulas which is given right over here. So here we are going to learn about the Cartesian system. You know already this, I am not going to explain again. This Cartesian system and Cartesian plane. These definitions you already studied in class 9. Yes, directly I am going to the remaining all formulas which are included in this one. First, very few formulas we are going to deal here. So that formulas I am going to write the first one. So in the coordinate geometry we are having a planes, Cartesian plane. In the plane surface, so in a Cartesian plane we are taking two perpendicular lines. One is x dash, this is called as horizontal line. The horizontal line we read it as x axis, and the vertical line we read it as y axis. This is y dash axis. So this is the center point O. We are mentioning as origin 0 comma 0. Here 1 2 3 4 5. Here 1 2 3 4 and 5. Here -1 -2 -3 -4 -5. Here also I am indicating -1 -2 -3 -4 -5. Why I have drawn before the diagram? See, this Cartesian place is divided into 4 quadrants. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. In the first quadrant, both coordinates, so here x and y are called as coordinates. So this is called as x coordinate, this is called as y coordinate. Now see, here both are positive, x and y are positive. Here x coordinate is negative, y coordinate is positive. In the third quadrant, both the coordinates are negative. In the fourth quadrant, x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative. So the coordinate axis which is divided into 4 equal parts, that is called as first, second and third quadrant. The plane divided, Cartesian plane divided into 4 quadrants. So these are the two perpendicular lines which are intersected at the center, that is called as origin 0 comma 0. So where both the points are getting intersected. Now see, so the distance of a point, see carefully, the distance of a point from the y-axis, distance of a point from the y-axis is called x coordinates. The x coordinate we also called as abscissa, and the same, the distance of a point from the x-axis is called is called is called y coordinate. Y coordinate we also called is as ordinate. The x coordinate point we called it as abscissa. The y coordinate point we called it as ordinate. So generally if you take a point x comma y, this is the coordinates of x and y. The x coordinate is called abscissa, and the y coordinate is called ordinate. Yes, you can note it down. Yes. Now see. See, this is important. The coordinates of a point, on the x-axis, the point becomes x comma 0, and on the y-axis, if the point is on the coordinate is on the y-axis, the point becomes 0 comma y. If the point is on the x-axis, it is called as x comma 0. If the point is on the y-axis, that is called as 0 comma y. Here we are writing two formulas which are very important. Now see, this is a Cartesian plane. So if I am taking a point as x1 comma y1, and somewhere another point if I am taking x2 comma y2, so the distance from the first point to second point is called the distance formula. So what is the distance formula we are writing? Distance formula. Let us consider two points on the Cartesian plane, A and B. The coordinates of point A I am taking as x1 comma y1, and point B we are taking x2 comma y2 is see, now we are writing the main formula which is important. The distance between the two points, A point is called as x1 comma y1 and B point is called as x2 comma y2 is AB is equal to, please keep the star mark compulsory, very important formula. AB is equal to under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So this is a very important formula which we are going to use in this coordinate geometry of all the problems which are included in this one. Yes, if you take in the 2 points, if you make the perpendicular axis, here we are getting the perpendicular line, here we are doing x2 minus x1 and we are doing y2 minus y1. That is about the distance formula. And we are having one more formula that is called as the distance from the point A point I am taking x comma y from the origin will write it as O 0 comma 0 is, directly we can write the distance between the point and origin is OA is equal to under root of x square plus y square. This is also we are going to get for 1 mark. Sometimes you are getting this one also, so for 1 mark we are going to get the formula, and using this formula which I have wrote back side here, this one, using these two formulas also there is chances of getting 1 mark MCQs for the final examinations. So MCQs you are going to get. Not only this one, you can you are able to get one formula is there, section formula is also there, midpoint formula is also there, area of a triangle formula is also which is there, which is included in this one. So I'm going to include all the formulas right over here only. The next one is the section formula. Section formula. Yes. Now the second formula is section formula. Now first we are taking the coordinate axis. So this is the x coaxis and this is the y axis. If I am going to take the 2 points on the plane, A point we are taking x1 comma y1 and B point I am taking x2 comma y2. If there is a point which divides this point, this line, that point I am taking as P, that is where x comma y. So how it is going to divide? The dividing of AP we are taking the ratio m1, and the dividing of the line bisecting the line BP we are taking as m2. The ratio will be same, 1:1. The ratio we are taking is equal, that is 1:1. Now I am going to write the formula, that is, so let A point x1 comma y1 and B point x2 comma y2 are the points on the Cartesian plane, if a point P x comma y divides the line segment, why we are calling it as line segment means the distance from the point A to point B is fixed. Divide the line segment AB, it is dividing, this line segment is dividing in the ratio of m1 is to m2 is so point P x comma y is equal to, so how we are going to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2 comma m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. So this is the formula we are going to use, the section formula. And the next one is midpoint. We are having one formula called as midpoint formula, that also I am going to write. So what is meant by midpoint? Midpoint is related to same like this only, but we have to find out the middle value, that's it. If if a x1 comma y1 and b x2 comma y2 are the 2 points on the Cartesian plane so the midpoint of AB is equal to very simple midpoint for x1 plus x2 by 2 y1 plus y2 by 2. So this is the midpoint formula which we are going to use in the for finding the mid values. Next we are going to write one more formula called as if if A, P, C are the if there are three coordinate points, for example if A x1 comma y1 and B x2 comma y2, C x3 comma y3 are the 3 points on the Cartesian plane forms a triangle, then area of a triangle formula is half. This is called as mod x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y3 minus y1. So I am writing here once again half mod x1 into y2 minus y3 plus, now change x1 as x2, y2 plus take y3, y3 plus take y1, y3 minus y1 plus x3 into, in place of y1 write down y1 minus y2. So this is about the area of, here place is not sufficient if you are unable to see, that's why I wrote here once again the formula. Please note it on all the formulas. Sir, what is this slope? That slope generally I took 5, 6 and 6, 5. What we need to find out, whether we have to find out midpoint or distance between 2 points. So if you want me to explain both also I will explain. The distance between 2 points you are going to get the answer √2, and the midpoints you are going to get the answer 11 by 2 comma 13 by 2. 11 by 2 comma 13 by 2, that is the midpoint answer, and the distance between 2 points answer you are getting √2. Where you are asking the 2 points, you ask 2 points. First point is 5, 6, and B point you are asking 6, 7. If I am taking distance between 2 points, you are going to get the answer √2. If I am making the midpoints, you are getting the answer 11 by 2 comma 13 by 2. Distance only. Okay. So if you want me to explain about the distance between the 2 points, very simple. See, if we are taking the A point 5, 6 and B point 6, 7. See, 2 points are given, we have to find out the distance between 2 points. See, first point I am taking as x1, y1, second point we are taking x2, y2. First we need to write the formula. The distance between the 2 points, what are the 2 points? A x1, y1 and B x2, y2 is AB is equal to under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, which is equal to under, what is the x2 value? 6, x1 value is 5. 6 minus 5 whole square, y2 value is 7, y1 value is 6. 7 minus 6 whole square under root 6 minus 5 is 1 square, 7 minus 6 is 1 square. 1 square value is 1. 1 plus 1 will become √2. I think now you got the point. Slope we are not getting anything right over here. Slope formula is different. Slope formula is y is equal to mx plus c, which are going to get in the intermediate. Not now, is not required for the 10th grade. Slope, if you want to find out the slope, you have to find out the m value. M is equal to, how you are going to find out m value? In the intermediate you did know m equals to x2 minus x1 by y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. This is the m value you are going to find out, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. And so if you are getting the how to find out the rhombus, I think we have covered all the formulas. Yes. Now we'll go further. Still two more formulas are there. Let me write two more formulas which are given in the question. So that is called as area of a rhombus, and how to find out the distance between the, how to find out whether the points are parallelogram. Sir, for the, if the section formula, if there is no ratios to take, if there is no ratio, we have to take the ratio value as k is to 1. If ratios are not given, you have to take the value as k is to 1. So now I'm going to explain one more formula which is there in this question. Let me explain that one more formula. Yes, I think you can able to see it. Rhombus all sides equal, I think. Yes, rhombus all the four sides are equal. That's absolutely correct. Yes. Now see one formula we are having. Two more formulas there are. How to make the parallelogram. Yes. So how to show that given points are parallelogram? Very simple. In a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal or diagonal bisect each other. That we can prove it. Whichever we need, we can do that one. Okay. So how to find out the parallelogram? So we are having different kinds of questions right over here. Midpoint formula, area of a triangle. Yes. Okay, for the 7.2 we are having three more formulas. That we can see the problems which are given in the question, textbook questions. Let me see it. Yes, for the parallelogram, I'm writing for the parallelogram. Opposite sides are equal, diagonals bisect each other, a b c d. We have to find out midpoint of AC is equal to midpoint of BD. Midpoint of AB is equal to midpoint of DB. And we are having one more last for that one, that is area of a rhombus. So area of a rhombus, here also same. In the rhombus, four sides are equal, diagonal bisect each other, A, B, C and D. So half into diagonal D1 into diagonal D2. AC we are taking the diagonal 1, BD we are taking so AB comma AC comma BD, we have to find out the distance between 2 points formula. Distance between 2 points. So here we are going to use the midform formula, x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2 for the parallelogram. For the area of the rhombus, we are going to use the formula, distance formula, that is under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So these formulas which we are including in this one. Trigonometry, already I have explained the trigonometry problems. You can go our previous live video sessions which I have explained. From there you can able to see all the trigonometric problems which I have explained. Okay, now get back to the classes. So first we are going to do the problems which are related on distance. Sir, first distance formula we are going to do the problems, distance formula related problems. For example, if a point is given 3 comma 5 and B point is given 4 comma 5 and we have to find 4 comma 6, find the distance between 2 points. Distance between the points. For first question, let me write clearly, and remaining all problems I will explain directly so that you can able to write the 11th trigonometry. Yeah, 11th trigonometry. Yes, let A 3 comma 5 and B 4 comma 6. So this you are taking x1 y1 and x2 y2. This is given that. Given that is given. Yes. Now in the first question I am writing everything. The distance between the two points, that is A point is given x1 comma y1 and B point x2 comma y2 is AB is equal to under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Okay, I will check it once. 11th trigonometry. So the first point is x1 y1, second point. So this is 4 minus 3 whole square plus 6 minus 5 whole square. 4 minus 3 value is 1 square plus 1 square. 1 square value 1 plus 1, we are getting root. Sir, with the points which you are having, if the one point is positive and if one point is negative, what you are going to get the answer? See, if I am taking A point as minus 3 comma 4 and B point I am taking as 6 comma minus 7. So how we are going to do this problem? Very simple. Take this one direct x1 y1, take this one x2 and y2. Now find out distance between 2 points. AB is equal to under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So what is x2 minus x1 whole square? What is x2 value? 6. Already in the formula we are having minus, and for x1 coordinate also we are having again minus 3 whole square. Y2 value is minus 7. In the formula we are having minus. Y1 value is 4 whole square under root within bracket 6. Minus into minus will become plus 3 whole square. Minus 7 minus 4 will become minus 11 whole square. Under root of 6 plus 3 become 9 square. Minus C. When you are having negative whole power even number, the answer becomes positive. That means plus 11 square. Why? Because minus into minus will become plus. Now 9 square value is 99. 11 square is 120. So if you do addition 121 plus 99, so you are going to get the answer is 220. So square root of 220 units. If any possibilities are there, you can take out the root also, then you can find out the answer. Like this you have to find out the distance between 2 points from. Yes. Now see the second one. Uh, if the point a point minus 3 comma 5 minus 3 comma 4 from the origin, if the point from the passing through the origin 0 comma from the origin, then the distance is how much? Very simple. Here origin is given. Already we wrote the in the solution the distance between the point ax comma y from the origin already I have explained origin 0 comma 0 is, so OA is equal to, directly you can write it as x square plus y square. This is x coordinate, this is the distance between the 2 points. The formula, this is the distance from the origin to a point. So OA is equal to, what is the ax value is minus 3 whole square plus 4 whole square. So OA is equals to under root of minus into minus plus 9, 3 3 is a 9, 4 4 16. So OA is equal to root 25 value is 5 units. So like this you have to find out the distance from the point to the origin. Yes. So this is the important question. The distance of a point minus 4 comma minus 3 from the y-axis. We are getting y-axis. The distance from the point to the y-axis is called x coordinate. So the question answer is x coordinate. So the answer is x comma y. X coordinate. What is the x coordinate? X coordinate is mod of minus 4. We are getting plus 4. So why we are using mods? So why we are using mod? The distance of a point minus 4 comma minus 3 from the x-axis is from the y-axis. The distance from the point y-axis is called the formula is mod x. If the point is on the x-axis, you are getting the answer mod y. So if it is negative, we are getting positive. Okay, like this you have to see. Please read the question nicely. The distance from the point to the y-axis is mod x, that is x coordinate. The distance of a point from the y-axis is called mod y. If it is y-axis, you are getting answer x-axis. If you are getting x-axis, the answer will be y-axis. That's it. So the first bit, all the problems which are divided. Yes. So we are having one more.